Hello there. You are supposed to be my classmate partner. Is this true? Okay. I noticed that you have a spare digit. Have you ever considered surgically remedying your condition? 10 is standard for you. My friend, Flipper, may he rest in peace, possessed only 6 fingers in total. 6. Now he possesses none. A good friend of mine, he donated his skull to me, and I was able to etch little markings that I felt captured him before he was captured. I could remedy the situation for you. All you have to do is just extend a couple of your hands. You only have 2 arms, 2 hands. It would be more than easy then. Why don't you just outstretch your 2 hands and we can get you down to the normal 6 fingers. You don't want to do it? You don't want to play with me? I suppose that is your given right. I respect your now. Oh, don't mind the sounds. I think Pugsley is pulling a prank. He might have flooded the school's boiler with pig blood. He didn't much appreciate the food at your cafeteria. Unfortunately, whatever sludge they feed you there is much happier than it should be presented. And all of the posters of smiling children as you're eating what is honestly the equivalent of... I don't actually quite know what the equivalent of that is. It's not like spoiled rotting meat. It's plastic and ever contained. But I guess you are what you eat, and considering the state of everyone around me, they're just as fake as the food they eat. Nonetheless, I brought with me a book of endearment and acquaintanceship. I thought I might need it, considering the new school, and I decided that if I were to meet new people, that this would be an excellent way for us to be acquainted. Would you care to play with me? You know, curiosity killed the cat. I miss him every day. I'll suggest some games that we can perchance play. And if you by chance are not quite piqued in interest, then I assume we will have nothing further to discuss, and it'll be quite difficult for us to be partners. The first game that we could perchance play is called Lady Spades. Are you familiar with the game? It's very similar to Bloody Mary. You don't know Bloody Mary? She's actually my great, 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 great aunt. The game known as Lady Spades, or Dama Pica, or even Diki Dama, depending on who you ask, may be a descendant of Bloody Mary that surfaced many years after its original inspiration first appeared. Both use mirrors and similar summoning methods to call up a vengeful ghost. Lady Spades, however, is both more elaborate and more recent than Bloody Mary. There are a lot of if this then that instructions in the rules, and as far as most sources are concerned, the game itself... You're not interested? Very well. Why not venture into your mind then? doors of your mind. Would you care for me to just crawl inside of your skull and just watch your brain for you? I can do that for you. The doors of your mind has been passed around for decades, although it goes by many different names depending on who you talk to, how old they are, and where they're from. Perhaps you heard of it under the name red door, yellow door. Maybe you know it as black door, white door. You might even have encountered it as the game of 7 doors. The rules vary slightly between versions, but despite the differences, they are all at their core the same game, a form of guided meditation. It allows you to travel deep inside your own mind and see what might be lurking in your subconscious. Indeed, the fact that there are so many variations can be considered a strength. Even if the destination is the same, there are almost infinite number of paths you can take to get there. You'll need a partner. Of course, you can't perform guided meditation without a guide, but choose your partner wisely. They should be someone you trust completely, someone you know will always have your back and who always has your best interests at heart. If you have any doubt about your chosen partner at all, do yourself a favor and pick someone else. Your safety depends on it. Let us begin. Okay. A few candles, matches or a lighter, and an alarm clock. A pillow and a recording device are optional. Very well. Permit me one moment. Well, that's a shame. I'm going to put the candles around you. Sit very still for me. Very still. I'm going to call the city morgue so that way they can set up an alarm for us. The banshees will scream out when you should awaken. Hello, City Morgue. Wednesday, Yes, it is Wednesday again.
What do you want now?
I request the services of your finest banshees. A classmate and I are doing a bonding ritual through which we could potentially fuse forces to work together on a plot.
I'm sorry, the banshees do not work on bonding rituals.
Your finest banshees are not available. No matter.
Wednesday, please be reasonable.
Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate all of your
Wednesday,
services.
please, you already took my flipper. I only have so many more
I
children.
greatly appreciate your
Wednesday, I'm
services.
becoming an old man, please. I need my children to take care of me in my old age.
The banshees will scream out upon whatever time it is that we will need you to wake up from this game. Okay. Let us read the instructions. You may begin at any time, although it's best to wait until a time when you feel relaxed and at ease. You look relaxed. When the moment feels right, bring your guide and your supplies to your playing space. This is our playing space. It doesn't compare to my playing space at home. Close the door behind you and ensure that you will not be interrupted. The teacher knows never to interrupt me. She knows never to disturb me. Set up the playing space. Arrange your candles in the room however you like and use the matches or lighter to light them. If you are using a recording device, begin recording now. Permit me one moment. Hello, Mama.
Oh, Wednesday.
Yes, it is I.
And how is your new school?
School is going per usual.
Oh, that sounds so divine.
I request that you please listen to my playtime right now.
Oh, your playtime. Are you having fun with the boys?
I am playing with a fellow classmate of mine. We are doing a bonding ritual.
Let me speak with the boy.
She would like to speak to you.
Hello there. My name is Morticia Addams. I am Wednesday Addams's mother. Wednesday is at that very special age where she just adores playing with her toys. I hope she'll have great fun with you.
Hello?
Is the boy dead, Wednesday?
No.
Curious.
No.
I could hardly hear him breathing.
No, he's not.
It was almost like I was speaking to a ghost, a phantasm, a vapor.
He's perfectly alive.
It seemed like he was just absolutely stone cold, much like that one friend of yours who's locked in the freezer at home. But if he's alive, you'll have even more fun with him.
Would you mind listening to my playtime?
Oh, your playtime, of course. I would love to, Wednesday.
I'm going to leave the receiver on the table. We now have our recording device. Have your guide sit on the floor, cross-legged. Then lie down on the floor. Are you lying down? With your head in your guide's lap. Let me move Flipper. His skull is in my lap. You may lie on my lap now. Your guide should then rub your temples gently with their fingers in slow, circular motions. Keep your eyes closed and focus on the sensation of your guide's movements. Relax, let your mind drift, let yourself drift. Okay. I'm going to just encounter clockwise motion. How does this feel? Good? Does it feel good? Good. When your guide senses that you are completely and utterly relaxed, I can sense that your body is as stiff as the dead. I interpret that as relaxed. They should begin the guiding process. The words they use to guide you are up to them. One recommended script is quite lengthy reading. You are at the end of a long corridor. Many doors line this hallway. They extend up and down the entire length of it, as far as the eye can see. Behind each door is a room. Begin exploring these doors. Begin exploring these rooms. Describe to me everything you see. Describe to me everything you see behind the first door, to your left. What does your environment look like? Are your surroundings dark or light? Are the walls painted, wallpapered, or neither? Are the walls and floor stone, wood, or something else? What illuminates the rooms? What is illuminating the corridor? Does anything illuminate the rooms? Does anything illuminate the corridor? How brightly is it illuminated? Are there any pictures on the walls or other items decorating the space? What do the doors along the corridor look like? Are they all the same shape? Are they all the same height? Are they all the same width? Are they all the same color? Or are they all different? What are you wearing in your mind as you walk down these corridors and into the rooms? Is there anything in your pockets? Are you carrying anything with you? Is anyone else with you? Is anyone else with you? Explore your corridor. There are no rules for your exploration. You can travel up or down the corridor. You can enter any room. As you go, continue to describe what you see. Touch. Hear. Taste. And smell. Should you choose to open any doors, examine each one closely before you open it. It may tell you something about what waits for you in the room beyond. What color is it? Does it have a particular size or shape? Does it open with a knob or a handle? Or can you simply push it open? If it has a knob or a handle, what does it look like? How does it feel in your hand? Is it cool to the touch? Or is it burning hot? If you try a door and find it locked, check your pockets. Do you have a key? If you do, try turning it in the lock. If you do not have a key, if the key does not turn in the lock, or if the door is blocked by some other barrier, a plank nailed across it, a missing knob, anything that might prevent you from opening it, Do not try to force it open. You are not ready for whatever is behind it yet. Move along for now, although you may wish to return to this door and try again later if you wish. You do not have to open every door, or any door. Listen to your intuition. If you feel unsettled by any given door, leave it closed and move along. If you open a door and see nothing behind it but an inky darkness, close the door immediately. If you open a door and find a room full of clocks, do not touch any of them. Leave the room immediately. If you open a door and find an old woman, do not speak to her. Leave the room immediately. If you open a door and encounter a man in a suit, do not speak to him. Tell your guide immediately that you have found him. Your guide should then end the session as quickly as possible. If your guide is unable to end the session, leave the room immediately. Lock or bar the door behind you if you can. You seem to be sweating. Can you speak to me? Mama?
Yes, Wednesday.
It seems that the boy is quite petrified.
Oh, I think he's in the clutches of the man in the suit. You might have lost another playmate, Wednesday.
I'd much rather you not listen to this, Mama.
Very well, Wednesday. Ciao.
Ta-ta. Flipper, how did it feel when the man in the suit captured you?